All right, you're on.
All right, so we're going to talk about shoulders and some really important things to do to maintain good shoulder health. A lot of us hear about people having shoulder problems, and 90% of the shoulder problems we see with people are because of failure of what we call the rotator cuff. Now, rotator cuff is actually a group of 4 muscles that attach over here on the back side of your shoulder, and their main job is to help lift your arm up over your head. Most people think that they're strength muscles, and they're really not. They're more endurance muscles. Just give you a quick demonstration of what it does. If this was the top of your shoulder, like right here, and then your arm sits in this space here, you can see the space I have between my hand and my top of my hand here. Now, when we go to raise our arm up, our big strong muscles, our deltoid and our pecs, they want to pull your arm straight up into this space, which you can see would not be good for you. So what happens is the rotator cuff will grab the arm here, and it will pull it down. So as it raises up, it counteracts and pulls down, and thus your arm comes up over your head. So now what we see happens is as we get older, the rotator cuff will actually start to lose part of its blood supply. It gets diminished, and so it starts to not be as strong as it could be or should be. So something real simple to combat it is to exercise it, but most of us don't do it. So I'm going to show you 2 of the most common rotator cuff muscles that fail on people as we get older. One's called the infraspinatus muscle, and the other one's called supraspinatus. Now, to work that, if you just get a resistance band, keep it somewhat tight, not too loose, and just hold it here. Keep your elbows tucked to your side, and you're just going to rotate out. Don't pull out with your elbows. Keep your elbows tucked and pull out like this. You're just going to work it back and forth until you do sets of 15 to 20. And you want to do 2 to 3 of sets of these. So you're going to do a good 30 to 45 of these things. And you're going to feel a burning right over and through here. And that's that rotator cuff working, okay? Now what that does is that will help increase the blood flow, increase the strength of that muscle, and allow you to prevent that pinching, we call it, from failure of the rotator cuff, okay? Number 2, take your band and step on it with one foot. Have your thumbs up, pretend you're going to make the letter V, and just come right back down. Now on this one, don't go too high like this. You're only coming to just short of shoulder height. And your key here is keep your shoulder down, don't let your shoulder come up or height. So you're just going to just like this, and same thing, you're going to do sets of 15 to 20, 2 to 3 sets, okay? And then the last thing to work on is just always your posture. A poor shoulder posture where you're in this type of position here, and you want to actually try to maintain that back. So you can do rows, like off a row machine, or even using a resistance band attached to something, doing a row off of that as well too. And then Julie will also show you a great stretch in another segment here on how to help maintain that posture for you as well. So hope this helps, and let us know if you need any help.